welcome the College of Science Mace Bearer and Professor of Kinesiology and Health Promotions, Dr. Ken Hansen. And now carrying the College of Science banner, please welcome the Julian A. McPhee Scholar and Valedictorian, Shirley Tamorian. Please welcome the faculty from the Department of Computer Science, Kinesiology and Health Promotions, and Mathematics and Statistics. Now let's give a warm welcome to our master's degree candidates. Please join me in welcoming the Computer Science Bachelor Degree candidates led by their banner carrier, Stephanie De Leon. Let's welcome the Kinesiology and Health Promotion Bachelor Degree candidates. They're led by their banner carriers, Krista Eberly and Megan Vine. Let's welcome the Mathematics and Statistics Bachelor Degree candidates. They're led by their banner carriers, Unilee Sanchez and Talia Stanley. And finally, give a warm welcome to our stage party.
afternoon. My name is Allison Baskey, and I have the honor of serving as Dean for the College of Science. To begin our ceremony, please stand, if you are able, for the singing of our national anthem. I would like to invite Andrea Press to come forward as our singer.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Thank you for that beautiful performance. Please be seated. On behalf of the faculty and staff of Cal Poly Pomona, I welcome you to the College of Science Commencement Ceremony. Commencement is a rite of passage in which we recognize the hard work, intellectual efforts, and academic accomplishments of our students. We are so excited to celebrate your achievement at Cal Poly Pomona. You are now graduating with a degree from one of the finest universities in the nation. This day would not be possible without the dedication of our faculty and staff and the support of your friends and family. Today we are so proud to celebrate your achievement. It now gives me great pleasure to introduce the distinguished members of the platform party. I ask that each of them stand as I read their names, and please hold your applause until they have all been introduced. Dr. Daisy Tang, Chair of Computer Science. Dr. Laura Chase, Chair of Kinesiology and Health Promotion. Dr. Barrett Gibbons, Chair of Mathematics and Statistics. Dr. Ken Hansen, Mace Bearer and Professor of Kinesiology and Health Promotion. Dr. Steve Ollis, Director of SEAS. Associate Dean Michael Page. McPhee Awardee, Surly Temurian. Dr. Richard Rodriguez, Guest Speaker. Diana Aguilar Cruz, CSU Student Trustee. Dr. Jennifer Brown, Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs. And Dr. Soraya Coley, President of Cal Poly Pomona. Now, I would like to call on President Coley for her welcome and introductory remarks.
Thank you. On behalf of the entire Cal Poly Pomona community, your fellow students, your faculty, the staff, alumni, and supporters, I welcome you to commencement and offer my most profound congratulations to our graduating students. I also wish to recognize the many people who were instrumental along your pathway. I thank the faculty who shared their knowledge and scholarship and have been your co-travelers on this educational journey. I thank the advisors and staff across campus who played a role, either directly or indirectly, in your accomplishments. And I thank the family members, the friends, and the many supporters who encouraged, sacrificed, mentored, and/or assisted you. Thank you for being a part of the journey of our graduates. Graduates, there's a quote that says, "We've come not to celebrate your achievements, but to celebrate who you are, who you have become." And while I offer my most profound congratulations on your achievements, for it represents years of hard work and preparation, it is who you have become in meeting the academic requirements and expectations. It is who you have become in dealing with the pandemic and post-pandemic challenges. It is who you have become in holding a goal of college completion in the midst of extraordinary challenges, sometimes self-doubt, sometimes a lack of clarity of what's next, or how do I remain focused and achieve this milestone in my life. You are not who you were when you began your Cal Poly Pomona journey, nor were you an empty vessel waiting to be filled. Rather, you brought hope, aspirations, and your preparing to cross the commencement stage is a testament to your self-determination, your resiliency in facing your fears and meeting and overcoming challenges. You have grown emotionally and hopefully with more confidence in your ability to meet and traverse the challenges ahead. You understand that seeking help and receiving help are not signs of weakness or dependency, but rather an indication of the strength to maintain a focus on your ultimate goal. As Medina notes, you gain strength, courage, and confidence by every experience in which you really stop to look fear in the face. You are able to say to yourself, I have lived through this experience and I can take the next thing that comes along. Graduates, you must do the thing you think you cannot. And as you move into the next phase of your life's journey, let me share just a few of the essential lessons that I've learned. First, hold high expectations for yourself. Set the bar high and exercise the discipline needed to achieve success. Second, do not give others the ability to define you, make you feel unworthy, insecure, or incapable of achieving your dreams. Third, take action. Don't let a fear of failure inhibit you. Move in the direction of your expectations and you will succeed. Fourth, be persistent. And if you don't succeed initially, know that every failure holds a lesson and the seeds of future success. Learn from it and concern yourself not with what you tried or may have failed, but what is still possible for you to do. Fifth, maintain options. Look for opportunities to grow and adapt to changes throughout your lifetime. Don't live a rigid life. You often find new avenues or paths that have been unexplored. And finally, discover your purpose. Your talents and your gifts are still developing. Allow your dreams and goals to unfold and change, and be open to new experiences and make choices that align with your curiosity and your passion. Remember, the commencement is a beginning, not an end. It's a doorway into the next phase of your life. May you do so with confidence, knowing that your experience at Cal Poly Pomona, a prestigious institution of higher learning, and the model of a diverse and inclusive polytechnic university will always be here for you, as both a motivator and as a guide. And we hope that you will stay engaged with us through activities, programs, and the Alumni Association. And whatever you pursue, I hope that you will see the value that you bring, that you will see your strengths, your talents, and have the confidence to not allow barriers, obstacles, and others to dissuade you from providing your gifts to our world. May you continue to grow and feel affirmed in who you will become. Thank you. It now gives me great pleasure to introduce our CSU trustee, Diana Aguilar Cruz. She is a first-generation college student who was born and raised in Mexico City and immigrated to the United States in 2015. She is also a 2022-2023 President's Scholar and a biology major who believes in giving back and inspiring others. Trustee Aguilar Cruz.
Good morning, graduates, faculty, staff, and family members who join us on this special occasion. I want to start by thanking this institution for giving me the privilege to speak at this event. Today is a very unique moment because all of you will officially make history by being part of the 37% of people in the United States with a university degree. From being students, all of you will officially become graduates of the California Polytechnic University in Pomona. Woo. Today, your dreams become an accomplishment, one that is shared with your loved ones and with everyone who trusted you. You will finally be able to return to your home and to your communities to say, we did it, I did it, sí se pudo. I stand before you as a student who was appointed by the Governor of California to serve on the CSU Board of Trustees, to advocate for 480,000 students and nearly 56,000 devoted faculty and staff. But this was not always the case. Allow me to share my story. September 27, 2015 was the day I began a search for opportunity in the land of freedom. At only 14 years of age and with a backpack full of hope, I bid farewell to my country, Mexico, and to the land that saw me grow, Nezahualcóyotl. I did not speak English, and I did not see my parents for 3 years because we were separated by a wall. I mention this because I never imagined that the fearful girl who would translate her books word for word and who will cry every day will be giving today's graduation speech. I am a firm believer that anything can be possible with a support system and hard work. Note that without fear, there is no courage, and that same courage will allow you to make an impact. There is no doubt that this is a great moment to celebrate, but I would like for all of you to reflect on how your stories have evolved over the last few years. What others view as your greatest weakness is actually your greatest strength. Your strength is the source of your hunger and thirst for excellence. It is the source of your drive to accomplish beyond the normal, and it is a source for ambition for a better world for all of us. Let me share the strengths of our Broncos. Some are first generation, children of immigrants or immigrants. Others have dependents. Others come from the foster care system. Others are veterans. Others have been incarcerated or system impacted. And others have disabilities. Regardless of where our strength comes from, we all are powerful. We come from different cultures and backgrounds, but today we are together applauding one of your greatest achievements for now. Higher education is one of the greatest privileges one can have. Higher education is gifting you a voice and a superpower, and with great power comes great responsibility. Remember to honor those who came before you and those who will come after you. Use your education for good and never forget where you came from, your roots. We have a professional, ethical, and moral responsibility to serve our people. In a few words, whoever's purpose is not to serve, serves no purpose. As you leave today, make sure to remember our beautiful old CLA building, the stairs in the library that never seemed to work, our fallen poly trolley that was destroyed by a tree during the pandemic, and remember your favorite teacher and your best friends. But lastly, remember that over the years, many of us have faced racism, discrimination, sexism, homophobia, xenophobia, and much more. Yet, we remain standing, and we never gave up because we're students ready to battle injustice. We made it together because united, we will never be defeated. Be proud of yourself, and never forget that you are strong, you're resilient, you're passionate, and you are excellent. Congratulations, class of 2023.
Thank you, Diana, for your inspirational remarks. This is a time to celebrate the academic achievements of our students. We begin by recognizing the Julian A. McPhee Award recipient and valedictorian, which is given to a student who exhibits academic excellence. At this 2023 ceremony, it is my pleasure to present the College of Science McPhee Award to Shirley Timorian. Please join me. Shirley is graduating in computer science with a 4.0 GPA. She is an intern at LA Tech IT Career Academy and plans to pursue a career in software engineering. President Coley, would you please join us?
It's my honor and pleasure to be standing here and sharing my experience at this wonderful school. I transferred to CPP in fall 2021, where unfortunately my orientation was online and all my classes were remote, so I didn't get the chance to experience the fun campus life. However, all my professors and classmates made it very comfortable and enjoyable for me. Eventually this year, I got the chance to attend in-person classes, clubs, and gain fun campus experience. As a computer science student, I became an IT Academy Scholar, hired by Microsoft, and coding coach to teach different computer science contents, which would be impossible without the courses that I took here. I have an advice for my fellow classmates, that each and every one of us is unique and talented. And the proof is that we are here today celebrating our years of hard work. Life is just a cycle. with extreme highs and lows. The important factor is to keep pushing it up with more force. I would like to thank all of our professors who taught us both academic and life lessons, and staff and guests who came to support us today. I would like to leave you off with a quote by Malcolm X. Education is a passport to the future, for tomorrow belongs to those who prepare for it today. Also, I want to thank you all for making this ceremony such a great, and also today is my birthday, and celebrating here is such a big deal. Thank you, everyone, and congratulations, the class of 2023.
Thank you, Shirley, and happy birthday. Now it gives me great pleasure to introduce our commencement speaker today, Dr. Richard Rodriguez. We are so proud to have an alumnus from our college speak today. Dr. Rodriguez graduated in 1970 with a degree in biology and recently noted that the education he received here at Cal Poly Pomona prepared him well to succeed at Stanford Medical School. Dr. Rodriguez enjoyed an illustrious career as a physician and has served as Medical Director of Clinical Services for Kaiser in Southern California, Vice President of Medical Affairs for Molina Healthcare, Senior Vice President and Chief Medical Officer of TMC Healthcare, and Chief Medical Officer of Carson Tahoe Health. Dr. Rodriguez is a longtime supporter of the College of Science, providing scholarships and educational opportunities for our students. And we are so fortunate to have him on our Dean's Circle Advisory Board. Please give a warm welcome to Dr. Richard Rodriguez.
4.0, really? Wow. Wish I could say I did that. Oh. What happens when you get old? You can't even put your glasses on correctly. Well, I'm Dr. Richard Rodriguez, as just introduced. And I have a little bit of a story to tell you today, but before we do that, I want to take a moment to thank the leadership here at Cal Poly for everything. They've been really wonderful. President Coley, Provost Brown, who I got to meet today, Steve Baskey, who I've known for a while, and the faculty, the creators, presenters, and teachers of our curriculum. You know, it's a huge amount of work to set into motion what is it that a biology student should learn or an IT student should learn, etc. You know, it takes an enormous amount of effort and review. I'd also like to thank Melissa. I know she's out there somewhere. She's going to show me how to get through this commencement process. Mostly, I want to congratulate all of you. When I look out at the audience and the graduates, I am filled with a renewed sense of hope. Just because of the diversity of what I see here is very different than it was from 1966 to 1970. And I think that's wonderful progress. I know how very smart, how very creative, and how very hardworking you are. And I know what it took to put yourself in a position to sit there and listen to the ceremony and go through the process. It wasn't easy, and believe me, I know. Many hours of hard work, real devotion, the true love of learning, and I do mean love. As I said, I'm Dr. Richard Rodriguez. I graduated from Stanford Medical School in 1976. I have my Bachelor of Science degree from here at Cal Poly in 1970. If you think about it, that's 53 years ago. Probably a lot of things have changed since then. A lot. When I got my graduate degree, I went through the usual process as physicians: internship, residency, I studied hard, and I have my internal medicine boards that I've become certified. And I started practicing in Hollywood, California with Kaiser Permanente. I had a great address for my office. It was 4950 Sunset Boulevard. I figured one day I'm going to write a book about 4950 Sunset Boulevard, just because it's a great address, and you know there's got to be a lot of stuff going on Sunset Boulevard back in the 70s and 80s. I was born in Upland, in a house on Euclid Avenue. My first 4 years of living was with my folks in Mexico City. My father had to go back to Mexico City to help my grandfather, and we moved back up to the States, and I started elementary school. I was right around 5 years old. Going into school when you don't know English, it's no easy task. I remember sitting there wondering what's going on. Day after day, and then after a while, it dawned on me, it was understanding what people were saying. And I finally understood that English. And it was a big wow to me. Went to De Anza Junior High, and from there to Chaffey High School in Ontario, and started here in 1966. I painfully discovered while I was here at Cal Poly that, they really do expect you when you're in college here to study. I know. Who knew? But it wasn't like when you're in high school and you go, okay, I can get an A, I'll do the test, and whatever will do fine. But you had to read the assigned books, you had to study, you had to prepare for examinations. And believe me, doing all that puts me in a position just like you are now, that you have a real sense of what it took to get where you are. As I gotten older, I tell more and more stories about myself and about life and in general. And I think you're allowed when you get to be old to tell stories about yourself and tell stories about what's gone on in the past. But like I said, it's developing those habits that you developed in terms of how you studied, how you got here. I did not do a very good job my first year. I did not very well. So Dean Ashenbrunner, who was the Dean of Science at the time, he wrote me a letter and said, "Dear Richard, I'd like for you to come to my office to meet at 2 o'clock and so-and-so day." I said, "Oh boy, what did I do?" So I got there and he said, "Well, you've been struggling a little bit, I've noticed. Maybe you should take time off, join the military, do something, but grow up." And I said, really, I really do think I get it now. I got to study, got to open books, got to do things like that. And we talked for a while, and he goes, "Okay, listen, I'll make a deal with you. If the department chairman at Department of Biology says that you can return, we'll let you sign up for your sophomore year." So I said, "What do you do?" He said, "Well, you sign this petition, and you fill the petition out, take it up there, and they'll process it for you if you're accepted back." So I filled out the petition right there in Dean Ashminder's office in that old building over there, and I took it up to Dr. Demitman's office, who was the chairman of biology. And he was in there having an intense conversation with the graduate student, and I didn't know if I should interrupt. It was pretty intense. So he looked up at me and said, "And what do you want?" And I said, "Well, Dean Ashenbrunner said you should sign this." He goes, "Okay." So he signed it. And I actually, walking back to the dean's office, I felt a little embarrassed, a little ashamed. Said, "Oh crap, I got away with something there. That didn't quite feel right." So we got the petition filled in, and spent the last 3 years of my undergraduate education here at Cal Poly doing just fine, because I did what all of you did: study hard, work hard, focus, and make a real commitment to learning. After a while, I started getting much better grades. And there were a few professors here at Poly who I owe a lot to, who took a mentor interest in me and said, Richard, what do you want to do now that you are on your way here? And I said, well, what I'd really like to do is become a physician. And that's one thing that I had to say out loud. Except to my beloved wife right here. She knew. She knew the secret. Anyway, so well, did you apply to medical school though? You're the first person I've told this, that I'd like to become a physician. So we went through the process. He walked me through a little bit in terms of what you got to do, take MCATs, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And going through that process, I was very fortunate. When you reflect back and you're thinking to yourself, okay, why is it I didn't tell anybody? And, you're always sitting there, well, I'm a little embarrassed. What if I fail? What if I say, oh, you know what, Rodriguez applied to medical school, everybody's staring him down, oh, dummy. So, it's something that really, really holds you back. Don't let it. And for goodness sake, don't let it hold you back, ever. Well, I applied to 6 medical schools, got accepted at 5. Besides Stanford, University of California, Los Angeles, USC, University of California, San Francisco, University of California, Davis, and Stanford. That's 5. University of California, San Diego turned me down because by the time I went down to the interview there, I had already been accepted at Stanford, so I didn't even finish the interview process. And they wrote me a letter saying, we didn't accept you. Okay. California State Polytechnic University, Pomona. It's a big deal. But you don't always know it's a big deal until you're out there. I went to Stanford. It was a great summer. I was really excited about starting medical school. And on the first day they had these reception for all the new incoming students, and they put a badge on you. It said Richard Rodriguez, BS, biology, California State Polytechnic University, Pomona. And I was walking around meeting everybody, and I saw that these guys had degrees from Harvard, from Yale, Princeton, Stanford. Oh my God, Rodriguez, what have you got yourself into? You're way over your head here. And I really felt that. And so I kind of meekly, they were asking me questions like, well, where is this place, California Polytechnic? It wasn't well known, to say the least. So we got studying and stuff like that, and in those days we were on the quarter system, so in the first 5 weeks, they have your grades posted for all the courses, physiology, biochemistry, anatomy, et cetera, and I don't know that they do this here, but back then, they would post them right there in the student lounge so everybody could see how well you did or how well you didn't do. So I meekly snuck up on the list. And I looked, and I did fine. Went up toward the top. And then I looked around, I was still alive, I did okay. And then I realized then that this university provided me with a wonderful baseline education for what I wanted to do in the future. You got that education. And I hope you realize that you're in the exact same position. You have a wonderful education, and I hope you put it to good use. At the end of my 4 years here at Stanford, I presented the class for graduation. And those of you who know, that's a big deal. Well, now it's time for all of you to put this education to good use. Yeah, I mean, to good use. You worked hard, you might as well take it out there, and so this is what a Cal Poly Pomona graduate can do. Look at me. Look at yourself. You're going to do great. Show the community, our community, what Cal Poly is all about. When you decide what it is you want to do, take into account what it is that you desire and want out of life, but also what's needed in our community, what's important to the community, and how can we make a real difference. It's not that easy to do, because you get a good science degree and you're out here and you're trying to do good science, and there's things that inhibit you, that get in your way. We see it nowadays. Money, politics, bias, all these things get in the way of the production of good science. Try as hard as you can. Promise me that you do that you try as hard as you can not to let that happen. Finally, enjoy your lives. I suddenly realized that I'm almost 75 years old, and it goes by in an instant. I just met this lady the other day when we were kids, 11 years old, and she was getting dressed, and we were coming over here, and I asked her, I said, what happened? It went by speed. So enjoy yourself, get engaged, and for goodness sake, put your education to good use. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Rodriguez. Now, I call upon the University Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Jennifer Brown, to present the candidates for the master's degrees.
Will the candidates for Master of Science in Computer Science, Kinesiology, and Health Promotion, and Mathematics and Statistics please rise? President Coley, I present to you the candidates for Master of Science. These candidates have completed the requirements of the master's degree as prescribed by the state of California and the trustees of the California State University, and they have been recommended by the faculty of California State Polytechnic University, Pomona.
Go into the master's conferral. I'd like to recognize the recipient of the President's Scholars Award, whose name was inadvertently omitted from the program. Please join me in recognizing Evelyn J. Guerrera, who is receiving the master's degree this afternoon. Candidates for the master's degree, you've heard the recommendations of the faculty of California State Polytechnic University, Pomona. By the authority vested in me as president, I confer upon you the degree of Master of Science in Computer Science, Master of Science in Kinesiology and Health Promotion, and Master of Science in Mathematics and Statistics, with all the rights, honors, and responsibilities appertaining thereto. Congratulations.
Nile Nagar.
Noah Thomas Ranella.
Daniel M. Gruen.
Huang Quang Tan Lee.
Ali Hamza Awan.
Amar Arif.
Monica Say.
Antoine Lewis C.
Michael Tang.
Diane Lancia Lopez.
Justin Polito.
Hector Ruiz. Dean Christopher Garcia.
Varam Kachikian.
Shubrose Singh.
Jasmeet Singh Mahajan.
James Michael Hamilton Yates.
William Antonio Bidas.
Abhishek Bangipuram.
Duan Wen.
Evelyn J. Guerra.
Paulina Huang.
Sarah Ann Pierce. Holly Marie Rosas.
Jessica Ivana Yamas.
Charisma E. Bird.
Gabriel Zapata.
Tilini Wickramaratchi.
Carolina Gatinez.
Nicholas Joseph Barron.
Casey Lynn Cannon. Michael Rory Thompson.
Sairaj Zado.
Ricardo Xavier Aguila.
Mauricio Gutierrez.
Jode Mena.
Rahul Nagarajan.
Malim Sana Tokchom.
Evan Joseph Shearer.
Ling Gao.
Eric Puro.
Seth Richard Torres Ricarte.
Yasmin Halabi.
Christine Anderson.
Theodore Nunez de Santos. Jose Alfredo Contreras.
Xiao Hyun.
Sung Yun Lee.
Ryan Gabriel Aniceto.
Jessica Lynn Carlton.
Laura Contreras Ballesteros.
Mira Husam Shanawi.
Claudia Antonia Mendez.
And Nicholas Andrew Escobedo.
Congratulations to our master's graduates. Now, will the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science from the departments of Computer Science, kinesiology and health promotion, and mathematics and statistics. Please rise. President Coley, these candidates have completed the requirements for each of their respective baccalaureate degrees as prescribed by the State of California and the trustees of the California State University. They have been recommended by their faculty of the California State Polytechnic University, Pomona.
Candidates for the baccalaureate degree, you've heard the recommendation of the faculty of California State Polytechnic University, Pomona. By the authority vested in me as president, I confer upon you the degrees of Bachelor of Science with all the rights, honors, and responsibilities appertaining thereto. Congratulations.
To the class of 2023, I congratulate you for your effort and accomplishments. Our McPhee Scholar, I believe, is already joining her classmates for the presentation. So graduates, please follow the staff's direction to this stage, and you can be seated until that happens. Let's begin.
Samantha Monique Childers.
Amy Zong.
Taylor Dean Vandenberg.
Urja Gimmery.
Davis Tong.
Jonathan Marcus Witkowski.
Kimberly Cow. Mary Setien.
Stephanie De Leon.
Alejandro Hernandez.
Amar Shahid Rangunwala.
Viraj Patel.
Andy Perez.
Jared Andre Molina.
Tristan James Bizarro.
Duck Kwok An Ween.
Ishan Singh Dhaliwal.
Vincent Chiu Lee.
Yana Manahan Alan Yao.
Corey Griffith Namdu.
Jezreel Guillermo Salinas.
Surly De Moria.
Catherine Grace Johnson.
Ian Andrew Nagahashi.
Arush Kakar.
Mehek Praveen Jain.
Flor Hernandez Rodriguez.
Dante Martinez.
Christopher Vieto Ana Huang.
Tom Civic Sirivong.
Andy Alexander Munoz.
Vishwadeep Manam.
Jasmine May Weddle.
Samuel Yen Chi.
Alexandro Sanchez Gomez.
Krishnashish Chauhan. John Roddy Ho.
Lorenzo V. Cabrera.
Zan Wee.
Ryan Austin Mangalin.
Mason Nash.
Lam Nguyen.
Brandon Doe.
Ricardo Axel Baeza.
Wenbo Lee.
Ziha Zung.
Rochi Wong.
Shane Baxter.
Melvin Jem Noy.
Julian Paul Indic Esteban.
Paula Fernanda Davila.
Guadalupe Jasmine Moreno Cervantes.
Aurora Ascension. Eric Michael Rodriguez.
Aaron Valencia Alvarez.
Tori Minor Brown.
Vincent Barron.
Sarah Reynoso.
Alexi Elder.
Alexandra Rodriguez.
Alexis Marie Robinson.
Catherine Nicole Martinez.
Kareem Alabsi.
Oliver Ronald Dominguez.
Hannah Hoy.
Matthew Quinn Scott.
Palak Malik. Halvasha Noor.
Nichaha Porta.
Catherine Guzman Alvarado.
Leonardo Blangang.
Kayla Yvette Samayoa.
Melissa Hernandez.
Alejandra Lauren Castillo.
Noah Alexander Campbell.
Sean Tai.
Emily Go.
Rebecca Isabel Isip.
Brandon Yuan Chai.
Cesar Aguilera Bernabe.
Jessica Thuy Corradino.
Madeline Marie Madrid.
Shanna Rose Kirby.
Trent LePage McKinney.
Bradley David Barker. Jenna Shaylin Fox.
Isabella Sofia Lontoc Cardenas.
Alisa Alexandra Borgi.
Annette Orozco.
Grant Duyan Win.
Jonathan Young.
Brian Lamb.
Jorge Harder.
Christopher Diaz. Shelby Rose Becker.
Tien Hao Wo. Nelly Genevieve Yanez.
Sanjana Gopalan.
Kyle Fulbrecht.
Ryan Junsu Kim.
Nicholas Kim.
Joshua Alvarez.
Brett Dale Bartlebaugh.
Patrick Michael Reyes.
Allison Rose Offman.
Ryan New.
Joshua Silva Santiso. Madonna Boles Sadet. Aiden Antonio Adams. Don Tran. Kevin Quatch.
Amy Jeanette Casiano Lopez.
Alan Vo.
Matthew Tamunda.
Sean Arnell Patayuman.
Brian T. Hong.
Alfred Zhuang.
Madison Reese Sarmiento.
Derek Chun Kwok. Justin Tien Ho.
Aya Delia League.
Seth Elliott Collins. Robert Berger.
Olayemi Michelle Okanubi.
Matthew Drexel Chesser.
Hugo Armando Leos.
Jesus David Ruelas Perez.
Amal Anu. Saul Barajas,
Kevin Kangwatanachai,
Julian Mark Rowe,
Ryan Jacob Mercado,
Parker Anthony Vallier,
Michael Ian,
Ethan C. Malero,
Umar Amin, Michael Alexander Outmiskin,
Selenia Marie Vargas,
Jorge Humberto Aranda,
Abdullah Ali Kobasi,
Richard Medina,
Ramon Agustin Rusilas,
Saeed Ahmed Sarmad,
Arsh Chaudhry,
Jubame Shane Gachalian Kukal,
Charlene de Jesus de Belen,
Eric Michael Bruns,
Edwin Rodriguez,
Dexter Wynn,
Philip Dang,
Daniel Duck Fung,
Alexis Hernandez,
Camille Thuy Vien Nguyen,
Riley Gonzalez,
Dylan Trin,
Amar Chaudhry,
Gabriel Policarpio, Sheng Zi Zhao,
Josue Cruz,
Justin Michael Mendez,
Daniel Din,
Lily Ho Wu,
Clarence Hughes Damon,
Gabrielle Taylor David,
Noah Caladuso,
Abhinav Neelam,
Raúl Guerra, Omar Swade, David Olivas,
Jaden Sigua Bakunawa,
Isabel De La Torre, Lucia Tavares,
Charles Tung Soy,
Edward Mingquang Doon,
Kevin Trin,
Bethany Yoon,
Hallie Garmin Powell,
Aliza Yuvian Lee,
Shina Fa'amumu Cochran,
Casey Brooke Bolding,
Jesus Salcedo,
Geronimo Herrera,
Alan James Christopher Perez,
Jonathan Dang Nguyen,
Miranda Annalise Agustin, Ariana Elisa Quintana Valle,
Katrina May Morales Gazman,
Karen Bautista,
Alejandra Carmona,
Janelle Valdez,
Maggie Tran,
Tatiana Shanna Dang,
Kwok Wan Lung,
Jennifer Chet, Victoria Soon Lee,
Sam DiRamondo,
Ashley Maria Castañeda.
Danny Mungsol,
Alan Shin Kim. Yenna Cho.
Chi Hin Woo,
Elena Duhart.
Andrew Din,
Yaneli Michelle Sanchez.
Adam Matthew Vizcaíno,
Maria Guadalupe Lopez. Eder Giovanni Macias.
Seth Kenneth Godino,
Tin Tai.
Justin Suh,
Francisco Alejandro Nene. Ardavan Sherifat.
Sandra Dongdian Bangvisev,
Lee Huang Rivera. Andrew Artiaga.
Shaggy Kasakani,
Sergey Humbert-Zumian.
Connor Leo Ramirez, Theodore Ryan Tran, Aaron Doe,
Robert Joseph Gina Balatkat.
Alisar Barakat,
Omar Rodriguez. Justin Gerard Yatko.
Shiva Mansuk Dadarian, Eldrin Jeremy Pile,
Isabel La Pola. Benjamin Ung.
Johnny Duck Ong, Matthew Franklin Noy,
Sarah Narcissian Mahani.
Matilda Manassian,
Angela Samerjian.
Tade Kachaturians,
Giovanni Jimenez.
Miranda Yuhas,
Evelyn Adanise Contreras.
Katrina Isabella Cow,
Henry Liang. Timothy Michael Flash.
Moina Vernon,
Stephen Christian Garcia.
Trina Huang No,
Nathaniel Clark.
Amit Barua, Christos Cartanzorzu,
Noé Osvaldo Rivera.
Gustavo Garcia,
Sean Luke Jakowski.
Samantha Jewel Aguilar,
Natalie Ceja Martinez.
Stella Brianna Marquez,
Bianca Renee Dulong.
Aisha Kaur Singh,
Aid Mohammed Al-Mahaili. Tammy Huang Nguyen.
William Yunghong Shui,
Tracy Huang Nguyen.
Sharon Yang, Nicholas L. Kelsey,
Jayant Singh Malik.
Jose Enrique de la Torre,
Alisa Meradian.
Nicholas Kenta Albro,
Natalie Lynn,
Nathan James Duran,
Erin Samantha Roman,
Kimberly Hernandez,
Michael Maurice Saikali,
Nathan Aranyanga,
Brianna Victoria Pino,
Salma Lucio,
Kimberly Michelle Gordon Ham,
Janelle Patricia Lloyd,
Eric Michael Vela,
Julian Lee Hawkins,
Isaiah Emmanuel Stokes, Alberto Lara,
Andrew Sabrina Cardenas Maciel,
Jocelyn Valencia Santana,
Alejandro Castillo Lorenzo, Ivan Sandoval,
William O,
Rachel Herrera,
Kathy Jim,
Cindy Rico Badelamar,
Hannah Huerta,
Richard Solomon Varola,
Fatima Orozco,
Gabriella Jean Zaleski,
Nicole Rosovsky,
Talia Grace Stanley,
Patrick Lex Luxamana Lumanglas,
Michael Andrew Pena,
Shanice Stout,
Allison Renee Klug,
Joaquim Emmanuel de la Cruz,
Lynn Song Shrek,
Joshua Gabriel San Diego,
Alejandro Quintanilla,
Ryan Torres,
Edgar Noe Rojas,
Daniel Josue Rodriguez,
Timothy Joseph Ferre,
Harshit Rao,
Nachikit Patel,
Shushan Shuto,
Kyle Tam,
Kyle William Townsend,
Ni Win,
Sneha Vivek,
Alexandra Flores,
Hao Cheng Lee, Christopher Gomez, Joo-Hoon Lee,
Andrew Nguyen, Rachel Goodridge,
Kayla Mai Wynn,
Linda C. Tao,
Brendan Matthew Larios,
Mercurius Isaac Salib,
Yenny Dang, Alexander Edward Rodriguez,
Etienne Wang,
Eric Valdez,
Mohammed Ibrahim,
Jesus Manuel Romo,
Sierra Nicole Madrigal,
Shane Robert Dirksen,
Hiro Mateo Vidar,
Joshua Loyola Barrientos,
Wesley Hooked Kwan,
Brandon Alexander Tietz,
Brandon Isaac Moya.
Nathan Chung.
Kim Tayo Mech.
Raymar Andre Mesias Lagos.
Ashley Mercy Shea.
Garrett Adams.
Arnold Anthony Lev.
Joseph Charbel Kahale.
Keaton Joshi.
Andre Dro Nalbandian.
Derek W. Hauk.
Zane Thomas Reese.
Jack Rogers.
Renato Safra.
Amr M. Sajad.
Gavin Kincaid Hughes. Alexander Dew.
Selim Mustafa Farluchkit.
Rebecca Lee.
Kate Chen. Norris Tang.
DeMarco Xavier Green.
Christopher Tomes. Tyler Gloss. Timothy Wong.
Rio Kataoka.
Cole Dunka.
Stephen D. Lamb.
Bryson M. Santella.
Nicholas Brandon Piazza.
Donald Jonathan Vu.
Gabriel Kachatrian.
David Sarkeesian.
Shane Carter Thomas. Pier Lorenzo Peruzzo.
Gaia Solstice Dennison.
Corinne Nemec.
Benjamin Matteo Ghilarducci. Miles Simeon.
Carlos Lopez. Mariah Arletha Easley.
Iris Iman Cook.
Kendall Burns.
Joshua James Verdeen Lewis Martin.
Alana Michelle Pearson. Jordan Sebastian Davila. Liana Lopez. Ethan Uy. Megan Alyssa Vine.
Jaylene Arce Elias.
Krista Madison Everly.
James Gregory Miller.
Maribel Ashley Orozco.
Taylor Ann Morris.
Elizabeth Cassandra Ruiz.
Brenda Ponce.
Eric Vargas.
Samuel Ortega.
Karen Yulisa Callejas.
Dylan Andrew Bender.
Shelby Gordon.
Tiffany Armick Karapatian.
Daniel Manzon.
Susan Obando.
Yvette Medina.
Claudio Rocio Tobar Cuellar.
Jennifer Sanchez.
Areli Rachel Ramirez.
Annie Emily Mesa.
Vanessa Marie Leyva. Uvanya Elena Mercado.
Madison Taylor San Antonio Fortich.
Anthony Salvatore Mastrangelo.
Luis Emiliano Centeno.
Caesar Villa.
Samantha Hope Nitko.
Kimberly Wong.
Sungwon Park.
Alexandria Vargas.
Alexander John Silva Lee.
Luis Manuel Rubio.
Christopher Cervantes. Carlos Alberto Becerra.
Gabriela Lumari Ugalde Sanchez. Christian Urrutia. Vidal Arturo Capatillo.
Marco Antonio Mendez Samurio.
David Ryan Acuna.
Joshua Robert Rogers.
Chelsea Alvarado Chua.
Angel Osvaldo Mercado.
Michael Edward Cooper.
Diego Ivan Bermudez Villegas.
Braden Tyler Bortolometti.
Nige Ferguson.
James Robert Santiago.
Alejandro Fernandez.
Cameron Keller.
And last but not least, Eliana Scott.
So to the class of 2023, I commend you for your efforts and your accomplishments. And graduates for the baccalaureate degree, please stand. In academic tradition, the student who has not yet earned a degree wears the tassel on the mortarboard on the right side. Not yet. When the degree is conferred, the scholar moves the tassel to the left and joins a select company. So, in recognition of your new status, will all the recipients of the baccalaureate degree please move the tassel to the left. Congratulations.
And now, will the entire class of 2023 rise, the graduate students? Please join me again in congratulating our new graduates. And now, be seated. Thank you. The degree you are earning is the result of years of hard work and determination. Now more than ever, the world needs graduates such as yourselves who are trained in the mathematical, physical, and life sciences. Before closing, I'd like to recognize the families and friends of our graduates. Please join me in thanking these wonderful people for all they have done to make this day possible for you. As newly minted graduates, you are now permanent members of the Cal Poly Pomona family. Demonstrate to the world what a Cal Poly Pomona Bronco can accomplish. Congratulations and go Broncos! Thank you. And now, Dr. Hanson, please retrieve the mace. Faculty and graduates, please remain in place until directed to join the recessional by the ushers. We will now be concluding our ceremony. Thank you for being with us today.
I'll start.